Hey, how's it going, guys? Trexus here, and today we are talking about Moira once more. As you guys we saw, we had that announcement video, reaction to the announcement video, I guess you could call it. And today, or over the weekend, BlizzCon went on. More information came out about Moira and how she works, and I am here to tell you guys about it. So let's just kick it off right where we want to hear. How much can she heal? How much can she damage? For healing wise, if you're going to use your beam or the biotic grass, as it's actually called. There's two different ways you can do the beam, or you can like launch an orb similar to Zenyatta. And with the orb, it can heal a maximum of 300 health. So, for example, if you were to like put on a tank, say there's Ryan that's like has like 100 HP, and he's like in a tight quarter, you can just throw an orb on him, and it'll heal 300 health, and that's it. It's not gonna heal him all the way up, but it will heal just him 300 health, unless another team member comes in there and takes him at health as well. Now, if you want to use your beam, which the beam is a little bit more tricky to use, because for you to use the beam, you have a meter you have to fill up in order to use the beam. I think it starts out full, but it goes down very quickly. I think you have about 10 seconds maximum of healing before you have to turn it off, and then you have to recharge the beam. You have to damage your opponents in order to recharge it, or it recharges over time. That is a very gradual increase. It takes about 30 seconds for it to go from 0 to full. With only 10 seconds of actual usage, it is kind of hard to use that if you're not damaging anyone. So, let's talk about that beam now. Why is it so hard to fill up and use consistently? That's because it heals 75 to 80 health per second. This is not accurate because this is not official by Blizzard. This is just what people have been seeing through it being played at BlizzCon. Through her being played at BlizzCon, as you can see the footage on the screen to show the BlizzCon game footage. It is on the new map, Blizzard Town. It's like Blizzard Town, I think that's what it's called. But the new map they announced, I just don't know the name of it off the top of my head. I apologize. So how much is 75 to 80 health per second? Well, it's a little bit less than Ana, and it's like a medium between Ana and Mercy. Mercy does around 60 health per second, while Ana can do up to 90 if you're shooting consecutive shots. But just one of Ana's shots will heal you about 75. You can get 2 off in succession. That'll get you around 90. And why is it only 90? Because Ana has it's like health, but it spans over time. So if you shoot someone twice, it'll be at you know how it sounds. If you play the game, you know how it sounds. You know what I'm talking about. It doesn't heal all 75 at once. It's like gradual over a second. So if you shoot him twice, then you'll have it overlapping the 2 bolts for about fourth of a second. That's where you get your 90 health per second. But overall, it'll be 150 health total. So it is also something that you can heal multiple people at times. If you shoot it through someone, it'll go through them, and then if there's another team member behind the person you're healing originally, it will also heal them, which does get dangerous because that can completely destroy your health bar, your resource bar they usually heal with. It can make it go down rather quickly versus if you're just healing one. Because I'm pretty sure, just like the biotic orb, you only get 400 health to heal with. So if once that's actually 300. No, it's 300 health total. So if you use all that, then it's gone. You have to damage more people to heal. So it hits targets much like the May gun, and shields do block it, but damage matrix does not. So you can shoot it through a diva. You cannot shoot it through a Ryan or a Winston. So that'll be interesting to see how that works. But it does charge ult as well. Now, the damaging beam, which is damaging is left click and healing is right click if you don't know. It recharges your resource bar, which is your health bar, quickly. It does around 30 to 50 damage per second, which is about 50 to 80% of Winston's damage, which should be closer to around 70%. It is also long range. It locks on a target, but you have to aim. It's not symmetric. Just once you click left click, you're not going to be damaging them until they run out or they die. You have to keep it on them. It's a little bit more skilled than Symmetra is, which is exciting to me because I hate Symmetra. It's so annoying. She's not hard to kill. She's really annoying to deal with, And it is affected by shields, but once again, not by Diva. It charges ult a lot, and damaging the targets heals yourself. So the more damage you're doing, the more health you're getting back, which is really cool. I've really wanted to have a hero like this for a while now, and I'm really glad that we're finally getting a character that heals yourself as you damage others, much like Reaper, but a lot better than Reaper, I feel like it's going to be. But for the Biotic Orb, which we have touched on a little bit before, it's an E, has a cooldown of 10 seconds, but also lasts 10 seconds, or until it does 200 damage or heals 300 health. And the orb does around 60-75 damage per second or healing per second. And it travels about as fast as Diva's halt, or symmetric orbs that she can shoot along with her beam. And as it passes like a player, it will slow down a little bit and you will heal more. And you can also damage more if you're facing an enemy. And it has a smaller effect radius than Halt, and then a larger radius than the Sim Orb because it doesn't have to actually hit someone to get the use for it. But on top of that, it also bounces off of floors, walls, and roofs and stuff like that. It's also deflectable by Genji and absorbable by D.Va, and it can heal you. So it doesn't use any resource, so if you want to heal yourself, you can just like bounce off the floor and have it go up onto you. Much like how Honest like to throw their grenades down and have that health for them. Now Fade is like her most interesting ability to me. Cause it's like, for me, the most similar thing I can relate to. It's not Overwatch at all. It's like Naruto. Like in Naruto where they like try to dodge attack and they disappear and like pop up the different side. That's what it's like to me. It's not a teleport. It's not like it lasts for less than a second. It escapes grav and you just instantly you're just like that in your different spot. It makes you fast as well. 3 to 4 times speed's what they're saying on the Reddit, and it makes you invisible and invulnerable. So it's much better than Sombra's Disappear because you're not affected by grav. You're not affected by any sort of grabbing unless you get randomly hooked. I don't know if that affects it. It says invulnerable, so I'm gonna assume that you cannot get hooked while that's on, but I don't know. Now ult. Her ult is not going to be this good on game release. I feel like once she hits public servers, I do not think she's going to be this good. But let me just go over the details as of now. It's got long range, it hits cam, it's a wide beam. So picture Zarya's beam, but wider, more strong, stronger, and it also heals. So it does a lot of damage and healing. It does about 50% more healing, 50% more damage than the Biotic Orb, I believe. It's either Biotic Orb or her regular beams. I don't know which. I was going to say which. So let's say if it is the Biotic Grass that's doing 50% more, so if it does 50% damage, it'll then do 75 damage per second, last 5 seconds. That's doing 350 damage to all the targets it hits. Or if it's healing, then that is doing about 500 healing, which is ridiculous for 5 seconds. Over 5 seconds to do that much, which is actually insane to think that it's basically healing almost the exact same as Transcendence healing, and damage wise, it's like a Pharah rocket every second, basically. So it's basically the same amount of damage as Pharah's Barrage and Zen's healing, which is absolutely broken. I do not think it's going to last at that much damage or healing, which is it's actually insane. Even though it is only 5 seconds, but it also makes her move faster, bypasses both shields and D.Va's damage matrix, which is different from her beams, because with her regular beams, you cannot bypass anything. You could only bypass the D.Va and not shields, but now you can bypass both shields and damage matrix. So basically it's unblockable beam that's going to kill everything. It counters grav, much like Zen's Transcendence, which is great for team fights. And just overall, she's not a damage per second hybrid. She's not like a soldier that can heal as well as damage. She's a multi-target burst healer with healing over time. So she is a strong contender for a tank or just like primary healer. She's also good Mercy counter because she can just like hit her with the beam from long distances, which is very good because Mercy's been a problem in the meta for a very long time, which I'm really happy to see her go down because that E, the Resurrect E, I'm not a fan of. Also, the damage beam, I need to reiterate this, the Sim beam is much different than the Moira beam. It's not the same. You have to lock on and like target with Moira. You do not have to do it with Symmetra. I want to iterate it one more time. And ult charge is extremely fast. I don't think that's gonna last. I don't think that her ult charge is gonna stay the same through PTR. Much like Orisa got nerfed as soon as she went on PTR because she was too good. But with that being said, that's really all I have for you. If you enjoyed the background footage, I was pretty sure to link where I got the footage as well as a Reddit post where I got all of my information. With that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to drop a like down below because it is greatly appreciated. With that being said, I'm out of here. Till next time, peace.